What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Stocks by the Numbers, and today I wanted to take a quick look at Robinhood markets, symbol HOOD, and I also wanted to talk about the markets overall real quick. And first of all, as we can see, S&P, Dow, and NASDAQ are pulling back substantially today. And it's funny because it was right after the Powell interview yesterday, where markets were shaky for a few minutes during the interview and the following minutes after, and then all of a sudden everything started ripping higher and we closed nice and healthy and green. And this is what's kind of starting to piss me off, is because I am basically seeing blatant market manipulation, and their goal right here is basically just try to screw over the retail investor like you and I. Because just like with the Fed rates last week, they announced that they're raising rates, which I said is a negative, not a positive. And what did they do? Markets were shaky for a few minutes, and then boom, they popped it up. The Dow closed like up 1,000 points, and it was like a great day. And then what happened the next day? The Dow pulled back 1,300 points, not only gave back the 1,000, exceeded the losses below that, and then the next couple of days after that, we were down, we were shaky, we were rocky. I think we've had like one green day since then. And this is what you're seeing again today with the interview from Powell yesterday, right? I mean, he did mention there was a strong economy, but he also mentioned that a lot of people aren't going back to work, and they were talking about unemployment numbers and supply chain issues and disruptions and hyperinflation, how they're going to curb inflation. And markets were rocky and volatile for a few minutes during and after that interview, and then what happened? We took a leg higher, everything closed green, and I'm sure a lot of you guys might have even got sucked in, and you made some buys on shares and possibly some calls, and now today you're seeing a massive pullback, even more than we went up yesterday. So basically what I'm seeing, in my opinion, this is really just not a healthy market. I think that all of these metrics, are now coming out, and I think day by day more and more analysts are stepping in, and they're saying to themselves, I really don't care what this guy's saying. This is all negatives, and this is a negative, rocky, volatile market. So they give you gains after everyone waits for these Fed meetings and these Fed minutes, and then they immediately take it away, not the next week, not the next month, but the next day. And I have to be honest, there were one or two things I was looking at. Markets turned green yesterday. I stepped in, I bought calls. As you can imagine, I'm in a lot of pain today. But excuse me, I just wanted to talk about Robinhood here, and I just wanted to throw in my 2 cents about the market. So moving forward, stay sharp and just be careful. But Robinhood here, we're talking, $8.25 billion market cap, losing $4 a share. And if we come down here, look at this, 4 consistent misses on the EPS side. Revenues have been rising over the years. We're up to $1.82 billion, but look, minus $3.7 billion. So they're losing $2 for every dollar that they make, which kind of, I have to be honest, kind of blows my mind, right? Because they're running a trading app. So the overhead, the expenses probably aren't that high. And with every trade, they're supposedly earning a commission. So to lose $2 for every dollar kind of throws me for a little bit of a loop, and there's no way I'm viewing that as a positive. Now, supposedly, some 30-year-old crypto billionaire stepped in, bought a stake on the company. They brought this stock down from, it was up at $34, $35 a share, even if we stretch out here. Excuse me, 1 year chart here. Look at this. That 52-week range, $85. And then they brought it all the way down to $9, right? So what you're seeing is, just like with Palantir and Roblox and so many of these other new age tech companies, is that these companies are making a couple of $100 million for the year when they go public, and then somehow, I don't know who's doing the IPO pricing, but they get listed with a market cap 15, 20, 30, 40 billion dollars. And it's just laughable, because initially, young people know about these companies. They want to own stock, so they step in and they're like, oh yeah, I know Roblox, I know Robinhood, I'm stepping in, I'm buying a good company. But at the end of the day, they are tremendously undervalued at these IPO levels. And this is what you're seeing. You're seeing massive pullbacks on all of these companies. They took Palantir from $7.50, I think it was up at like $10 on IPO day. And then within like a week or two after that, next thing I know, the stock's at like $35, $40. And now look at it today. It's fighting to hold $8. and I made a video on it, and it's still too high. It's probably going to pull back to 5 in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. And, same thing with Roblox. They're keeping it up 50, 60, $70 a share. And now, boom, they pull it back to the 30s, to the 20s. All of a sudden, it's overvalued. Or all of a sudden, it's one of these companies that can afford to pull back. And when I'm looking at something like Robinhood here, look at this. Consistent decreases on revenue over the last 4 quarters. Yes, annually, they're up from where they are, but they're losing $2 for every dollar. And the earnings are absolutely terrible when compared to the revenue that they're making on these quarters. So, in my opinion, I don't see anything on this company. If this crypto billionaire called me up, if Warren Buffett called me up right now and said he's buying Robinhood, I would probably call him an idiot and hang up the phone. That's how confident I am that this company is pulling back. My opinion, this is a $2 stock. Hands down $2 stock. That would bring the market cap just about in line with their total revenues. But again, they're losing $2 for every dollar that they're making. So those revenues really aren't that impressive, and it can continue to go lower. Now, if the stock does long-term pull back to like $1.50, $2 a share, I'll be one of the first guys to make a video and talk about how, just like with DraftKings, okay, we had a big sell-off. Now here comes the U-turn, here comes the turnaround, and the stock's going to start to regain some of its value and climb back up to, $2.50, $3 a share. But even here at $9.82, after that guy made the announcement and the stock jumped to like $10.70, $10.80 a share, I stepped in that day and I bought June 17 $9 puts. And as of right now, first of all, the company should be down 3 times as much as it is right now. The fact that it's holding at only a 2.5% drop on a huge down day like this is blowing my mind. This company right now should be below $9 in my opinion. But, short term, there might be a pattern I'm not seeing, and it could rebound to $10.5, $11. But, we look for investments here on this channel. We look at the Buffett method. We look for brand name companies that have been beaten up with low PEs and they're undervalued. And a situation like this, Robinhood, I am not a buyer at all on a company like this. And I personally feel that none of you should be buyers either. You can't just blindly step in and buy an overvalued company just because some billionaire bought it. If he is completely wrong and this company goes out of business and the stock goes to zero, he still has hundreds of millions of dollars. If you take a chunk of your life savings and invest into this overvalued company, and this thing pulls back to $2 like I think it's going to, that is going to take a serious hit. And it's probably going to take years of holding those shares for you to see a rebound and eventually get back to a small loss or potentially, hopefully, a break even or a small gain. So I just wanted to make a quick video here. In my opinion, this is a $2 stock, not a $10 stock. So stay sharp and tread lightly. Once again, this is Stocks by the Numbers. I want to thank you guys for stopping by. It means a lot to me. Moving forward, like I always say, I hope everyone watching these videos and investing in the market, I wish you all success. I hope everyone makes a couple of dollars. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, drop it in the comments section. I'm usually very quick to reply. I also input my personal Discord into the description of every video now, so if you guys want to come in, if you want to talk about Robinhood or another stock I'm not talking about, or, if you want to talk about the weather, I don't care. I'm here for you guys. And again, like everyone on YouTube says, hit the like button if you like the video, if you like the content I'm putting out. Subscribe to the channel if you like the videos and you want to see them, daily or even a couple of times a day. Let me know how you guys feel. Let me know how many videos you want me to do. And, I'll definitely get around to it for you guys. But again, men lie, women lie, numbers do not lie. Robinhood, in my opinion, $2 stock. So again, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate everyone's time, and I hope you guys have a good day.